Okay, so this time around we have a very big CRT, very old one. It is the Mitsubishi XC-3702U. It is a presentation monitor from way back in 1988, 37 inches. So it'd probably be 89 centimetres. We'll have a look at that when we open it and look at the tube itself. It has no speakers inside. It weighs an absolute ton. I don't know how heavy it is. I could guess and say it's 130 kilos or so. Massive tube, all metal construction, weighs heaps. The heaviest I've had yet by far. I haven't opened the back up on it yet. I will get around to doing that. That will be a job in and of itself. Right now I've got a Mega Drive on display. There's the Mega Drive on top, Mega Drive 2. You can see it's quite small in comparison to the set itself. Running Sonic the Hedgehog. So it's black in colour, the outside materials, metal. Grills there at the old hot area. Carry handles here on the side. There's a pair on each side of this. Big, strong, sturdy carry handles. We've got some controls down the bottom here. Can get that into focus, brightness, sharpness, colour, contrast. Again, separate of those adjustments also for RGB. And then there's some vertical position, vertical height, horizontal width, horizontal phase. Buttons to switch the inputs, video 1, 2 and RGB. Power on off switch, rocker switch, illuminated one. And then here on the back, of course, we're going to be interested to see what it's got. I've got cables in there already as it is, so I can't quite clearly see it all, but IE socket for mains power, kettle plug style. And then you've got composite video input, either into BNC form or in RCA. Then we have inputs there. You can see the wires, red, green and blue, for your red, green and blue. You can choose from 75 ohm or high impedance there. Then there's your sync area. Right now the Mega Drive's in there, composite sync on the bottom. And then you have horizontal and vertical sync inputs as well. You can switch to sync on green, so that's where sync will be delivered onto the green wire. TDL switch there. There's a couple of things I don't know what the purpose is of. Cancel coil, N neutral and S. I think maybe N stands for north and S for south. Maybe it's to do with the hemisphere that the set's in that you change it to. I don't know. And there's a low, medium, high. Again, I don't know what this is for. V hold and horizontal hold pots there, accessible by a tool or a screwdriver. Fuse. It's 220/240 volts only. There's the sticker. Mitsubishi colour display, made in Japan, July 1988. So she is pretty old school. I couldn't find any documentation on the internet when I looked. I will undo it. But there are a lot of screws in this bad boy, so it'll take me a fair bit of time to do it. Again, carry handles. Matching carry handles there, pair. I suppose you're wondering what's the spec on this thing. I don't know what it displays as far as composites concerned, whether it does PAL and NTSC, but right now it's got Sonic the Hedgehog running. It's 15K, displays that no problem at all, and it'll display 31K from the PC, no problem at all as well. It'll only do 31K 640 by 480. I tried 800 by 600, which might be 38K. Didn't display, and then I tried the next one up. So I think 31K is its limit. Does as low as 15K. They are both important frequencies for old school gaming, especially that 15K. But true auto switching doesn't need any manual adjustment to sync to either one of those. I don't know if it does mid-res as well. It could, but I don't have any source to test that out. So a very versatile monitor with the selection of 15 and 31 automatically. Actually, the picture looks quite good. I thought it was somewhat dim when I first ever tried it out, but I'm actually in this shed right now that's quite dark, so the picture's fairly well illuminated. It's rock solid, as in there's no wobble anywhere. There's no jitter, nothing. Rock solid Mitsubishi design there. Colours aren't bad. We'll have a look at some patterns in a moment to see some more things, but I might just plug the PC in to show you that works as well. Okay, PC's on. Windows 7 desktop is pictured. I'll have to move the picture a little bit to the right because it's stretching. You may have noticed with the Mega Drive before that it wasn't quite filling the screen both on the left and the right sides. That is a bit of a weakness on this set, unless there's some further adjustment that can be made inside. There may be more controls. There is no on-screen display. Before on-screen display obviously was around much. I'll go into a test grid pattern. Its convergence is actually pretty good. Geometry's a little bit out around the edges, but this is a very big set and fairly dated too, so that does look good, really. Not bad at all, not bad at all. Okay, I'm going to undo this bad boy and go inside it. And I don't hear any fans. Surprisingly, there's no fans. They're often present in presentation models, but not this one. Okay, so the back's off. You can see what it looks like in all its glory. Hey, there's a bit of shielding. 33,000 volt sticker warning there for the anode cap. Yeah, well, you know, there's a fair bit. You've got to expect a fair bit in these big things, these old Pro monitors, but it's not as much as what it could have been. Like even that main sort of PCB, the brains of the operation there's nothing really surface mount on there that I can see. Check out all the transformers there. Heaps. And then check out the flyback. It's just like perched up there on the top by itself. Most unusual, that. Just a big rack here with the flyback on top. There's your inputs, the back side of the inputs. Another board over there. So there is a fair bit going on. The tube is in fact 89 centimeters, and it is a Mitsubishi made in Japan. No surprise there. So it's pretty cool, it's pretty clean, pretty nice. But at the end of the day, you've got a 1531K large 37-inch CRT monitor. Probably does mid-res as well. Not too bad of a picture, not too bad of a unit, pretty uncommon. And that's about it. So thanks for watching this one, and I'll pull something out again for next time. Bye.